You know the feeling. You're late for work. The traffic ahead is a solid wall of red brake lights. Someone cuts you off. Another driver honks for no reason. You grip the steering wheel tighter, the irritation rises, and the day hasn't even begun. This is the modern battlefield, not with swords or shields, but with cars, horns, deadlines, and a restless mind. But what if this battlefield could become your training ground for peace? What if every red light, every delay, every slow driver ahead of you wasn't an obstacle, but an opportunity for mastery? This is the Stoic Commute, and today we'll learn how to turn traffic jams into meditation, how to practice tranquility, presence, and self-discipline right where most people lose it. Part 1. The commute as a mirror of the mind. The Stoics believe that external events are neutral. It is our judgment of them that causes distress. Marcus Aurelius wrote in his Meditations, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Now think about your daily commute. The cars, the noise, the unpredictability. None of these are inherently good or bad. They simply are. What turns them into a nightmare is the story we tell ourselves while sitting in that car seat. I'm wasting my time. These people are idiots. Why does this always happen to me? Each of these thoughts tightens the grip of frustration, but the traffic itself doesn't cause anger. Your interpretation does. This is where Stoicism and meditation meet, learning to separate what happens from how you respond. Part 2. The dichotomy of control on the road. Epictetus taught that life is divided into two realms: what is within our control and what is not. On the road, this becomes perfectly clear. You cannot control how fast traffic moves, how other drivers behave, the weather, the lights, or the endless construction ahead. But you can control your breathing, your posture, your focus, and your state of mind. The Stoic commuter lives by this principle. I focus on the road within me, not the one outside. When you sit in traffic, try asking yourself, am I suffering because of the delay, or because I'm resisting what I cannot change? This single question can transform irritation into awareness. Part 3. Every red light is a reminder. In Stoicism, every inconvenience can serve as a memento mori, a reminder of time, of life's impermanence, of your own mortality. At a red light, you can panic about being late, or you can use it as a moment to pause, to breathe, to notice your surroundings, to feel gratitude that you're alive, safe, and present. Marcus Aurelius said, "Do not act as if you were going to live 10,000 years. Death hangs over you. While you live, while it is in your power, be good." When you shift from frustration to reflection, even a traffic jam becomes a teacher. You might be surrounded by noise, but inside, you practice silence. You might be stuck in place, but your mind moves freely. Part 4. The art of inner stillness amid outer chaos. Meditation is not only something you do on a cushion, it is something you practice in life, especially when conditions are not ideal. Seneca once wrote, "No man was ever wise by chance. Wisdom comes from practice, from using difficult moments as training. When you drive, you can use every delay as a signal. Now is the time to return to the present." Notice your breath. Inhale deeply through the nose. Exhale slowly through the mouth. Feel the steering wheel under your hands. Listen to the hum of the engine. Observe your thoughts like passing clouds. Don't fight them. Just watch them, without judgment. The Stoics practice this kind of mindful detachment, not to escape reality, but to see it more clearly. The goal isn't to like traffic, It's to stop letting it control your emotions. Part 5. Practicing the Stoic Pause. Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." In a moment of irritation between stimulus and response, there is a space. In that space lies your freedom. When someone cuts you off, pause. Don't feed the first impulse. Ask, what would a wise person do right now? Would they honk and shout, or breathe and continue calmly? Marcus Aurelius trained himself with this exact question every morning. When you wake up, tell yourself, the people I deal with today will be ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, jealous, and surly. But I will not let them harm me, for I cannot be angered by what is outside my control. So as you drive among strangers, treat each driver as a lesson in patience. They are not your enemies, they are your teachers. The rude driver teaches you restraint. The slow one teaches you acceptance. The honking one teaches you serenity. Each one offers you a new chance to practice Stoic composure. Part 6. The Commute as a daily discipline. The Stoics viewed every day as a chance to train the soul. For them, philosophy wasn't theory. It was exercise. Your commute can become such an exercise. Here's how to turn it into a Stoic meditation practice. 1. Begin with intention. Before starting your car or stepping onto the bus, set a quiet intention. Today, I will use this journey to practice patience and presence. 2. Observe your inner weather. Notice when irritation arises, the tightening jaw, the rush of impatience. Label it gently. Anger is arising. Don't judge it, just watch. 3. Reframe delays. Instead of "I'm stuck in traffic," think "I'm being given extra time to breathe." 4. Practice gratitude. You are fortunate to have a vehicle, to have somewhere to go, to live in a world where your biggest problem today is waiting a few extra minutes. 5. End with reflection. When you reach your destination, ask yourself, how well did I maintain my composure today? What did traffic teach me about myself? This transforms the commute into a spiritual mirror, reflecting not the world, but your inner state. Part 7. When the world rushes, slow down. Modern life moves fast. We measure success by how much we can cram into a single day. We rush from task to task, place to place, always chasing, never arriving. The Stoic commuter learns a different rhythm. He realizes that life does not begin after the drive. Life is happening during it. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. If your thoughts are agitated on the road, they will remain agitated at work, at home, in every corner of your life." The Stoic seeks to be calm not after the world slows down, but while it spins. So instead of fighting the slowness of traffic, use it to slow down internally. When others honk, you breathe. When others frown, you smile gently. When others rush, you remember you are already where you need to be, in the present moment. Part 8. The commute as a metaphor for life. Think of your commute as a miniature version of life itself. There's a destination you hope to reach. There are obstacles, detours, and unexpected delays. Sometimes you move quickly, sometimes you stop completely, but in the end you will reach the destination, not by fighting the road, but by flowing with it. Life works the same way. Seneca wrote, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." Most of our suffering comes not from the road itself, but from our thoughts about it, our impatience, our comparisons, our fantasies of control. The wise commuter knows the road is life, You cannot rush through it without missing the scenery. You cannot control it without exhausting yourself. So you learn to drive with awareness. You learn to accept the slow parts as much as the smooth ones. You learn to enjoy the journey because that is life. Part 9, Building the Stoic Habit of Calm. Calm is not a gift, it's a skill. And like any skill, it requires repetition. Each time you resist frustration, each time you pause before reacting, each time you breathe instead of blaming, you strengthen your inner muscles of resilience. Think of every morning commute as your mental gym. You lift the weights of patience. You stretch the limits of tolerance. You build endurance for life's inevitable delays. Over time, this training changes you. Where you once felt stress, you now feel stillness. Where you once reacted, you now choose. This is how Stoicism rewires the mind. Not through words, but through daily lived experience. Even in a car surrounded by chaos, you carry the temple within. Part X, When the mind wanders, return to the road. Distraction is the modern disease. Even while driving, our thoughts race ahead. To the meeting, the message, the argument, the list of things undone. The Stoic Commute brings us back. Whenever your mind drifts, simply say to yourself, return. Return to the breath. Return to the hands on the wheel. Return to the sound of the road beneath you. You're not just driving through the city, you're driving through the landscape of your own consciousness. And the road ahead is always right here, right now. As Marcus Aurelius reflected, confine yourself to the present. In that present, you find clarity, you find calm, you find yourself. Part 11, The Serenity in Motion. Stillness doesn't mean lack of movement. It means peace within movement. The Stoic learns to be still, not by avoiding the world, but by moving through it with composure. Imagine driving through the same chaotic traffic, but this time, your mind is unshaken. You see the same delays, hear the same horns, face the same impatience around you. But inside, you remain steady like a mountain in the storm. This is the essence of Stoic serenity, not the absence of noise, but the presence of clarity. When you master that, every road becomes sacred ground. Every journey becomes a meditation. Part 12, The Commute as a Practice of Gratitude and Perspective. Seneca reminded us, it is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it. How much of our life do we waste in traffic? Not in hours, but in mood. You can spend those hours angry, or you can spend them awake. Look around. The morning light over the skyline, the rhythm of life unfolding around you. Every person on the road has their own story. A parent rushing to see their child, a nurse heading to a night shift, a student chasing their dream. You are part of that vast tapestry. When you shift from me to we, irritation gives way to empathy. The traffic isn't against you. It is you. You are part of the human flow. Gratitude arises naturally when you see it that way. And gratitude is the antidote to frustration. Part 13, When the Commute Ends, Carry the Stillness Forward. When you finally arrive, don't leave your peace in the car. Take it with you. Carry the calm into your meetings, your relationships, your day. Let your actions be slow but precise, your words measured, your presence grounded. Marcus Aurelius often reminded himself, if it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. The same self-control you practice on the road becomes the foundation for virtue everywhere else. The Stoic commute isn't just about surviving traffic. It's about transforming your entire relationship with resistance. Every obstacle on the road mirrors the obstacles in life. And every time you remain calm in traffic, you strengthen your ability to remain calm in the face of fate. In conclusion, the next time you find yourself trapped in traffic, remember, you are not stuck in traffic. You are traffic. You are part of the flow. You cannot change the red light, but you can choose how to meet it. You cannot control when the road clears, but you can clear your own mind. And when you do, you'll realize that even in the midst of noise and motion, there is peace available right now within you. So drive not only to your destination, but into the depths of your own composure. Because the real journey of the Stoic commuter is not from home to work, but from agitation to awareness, from reaction to reason, from resistance to acceptance. And when you arrive there, you'll see that the traffic never mattered. Only your mind did. In every jam, a lesson. In every delay, a moment to grow. In every mile, a mirror for the soul. The Stoics taught that virtue is not tested in quiet rooms, but in the noise of life. The modern commute gives us that noise, daily, relentlessly. So use it. Let it shape you. Let it strengthen you. Because every time you choose calm over chaos, you're not just getting through traffic. You're getting through life with wisdom. No man is free who is not master of himself. Epictetus.